We made it!
Where's Grumpy?
Grumpy went up.
Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is...
What about your dad?
Ah!
1, 2, 3, off we go!
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up!
Send this man to jail. At least the chocobo saved him. It wasn't intentional, obviously. At least the chocobo saved him from jail time. Zaz has gained the access to the Synergist role. Synergists play a supportive role in combat using their abilities to enhance. Yeah. Zaz can use the Faith spell, which raises the target's magic attribute, increasing the damage dealt by that target's spells. As he develops in the role of Synergist, Zaz will also be able to learn Bravery, which boosts the target's strength. With both of these spells at the disposal, Zaz will be able to vastly improve the party's effectiveness against a variety of opponents. When he has gained adequate points open the main menu with Y and select the Crystarium to teach him Bravery via Christogenesis. Three-way battles. At times, you will encounter enemy groups engage in battle with one another with their attentions occupied. It becomes easier for you to initiate combat with preemptive strike. Yeah. No. Crystarium. You have more for Ravager? You do. Magic, Strength, Overwhelm. Boost chain bonus effective attacks for each allied targeting the same. Is that auto? Yes. We want that. Fuck. Oh, we're close. Because that's just super good. Because usually we're always targeting the same shit. If we go up, is this just stats? Yeah. Saboteur. This is new. You just got this, right? D shell. The D protect. Yeah, let me get these. And then what else? Nothing. Ravagers. Just more spells, right? Fire. Strength. Let's get you fire. That's just strength. Saboteur. It gives us strength, but a lot of HP than you. Yeah, we want to go up here. Oh, we're not even finished here. Yeah. Let us continue. Come on, Zaz.
Now the robots are fighting each other?
Can't we just talk this over?
Shit. Fuck. I don't remember what you guys are weak to. Lightning. Lightning. We ain't got lightning. I don't even know what, we're hiring. We might be higher in magic than we are physical. 70 damage. How much does this do? 32. 34. Yeah, it's the same shit. I just think he just resisted to fire. And I think we're pretty even in stats. Just... We'll slowly get there. I mean... Just have to keep swapping her to Ravage. Just to build up his shit, but even like we can't really build up his shit because it just goes down so fast. I did not mean for you to do
Follow
that.
the old man's lead.
We'll get there eventually. This is definitely taking sweet ass time. Can we, just die? In reality, I should just focus him at the beginning with the preemptive strike, and then we would be able to be doing a lot more damage, but my dumbass decided to hit the little fucking robots. Or, well, the alien tentacle robots. Yeah, that didn't deserve more than 2 points. Activate. This is
Never
gonna,
seen a rig like this before. Here we go.
assuming, yeah, it's gonna blow this.
Oh!
Or no, it's gonna
Whoa,
pull
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa! I knew that would happen.
My ass, you did. But to be fair, I had zero clue that that would happen, so we're in the same boat. Okay, we need to focus, unless... Ravager. Overwhelmed, now learned. Okay, and then for you... Do you have lightning? Fire. Water, arrow. No, you have no access to lightning, I see. Yeah, then the rest of the points were gonna go into medic, right? Yeah. Yeah, magic. Let's backstab this guy. Kill this guy as soon as fucking possible. It's doing a lot of damage, but still,
Atta girl.
somehow still alive in most cases. What are you weak to? Ice and lightning. Ain't got that. So, fire. You guys are just fucking weak as shit. Because neither of you guys, well, maybe it's just lightning super fucking strong, but like, shit.
Thanks, Vanille. Follow the old man's lead.
We're gonna have to swap Vanille after this attack. Actually, he missed. We can keep going. I meant to wait for that to be 2. Good shit. Yeah, it's not gonna be high with these guys. Mainly because, obviously, the...
Kurt treats everything from close as evil, doesn't it?
The damage just isn't there. Can't open this. This is a fucking mega battle. This one's fucked. We kinda need to get on the other guys too. Because this guy's almost fucking dead, and then we're gonna be left with fucking 4 enemies to deal with. He's kind of acting as our tank right now is the thing. Yeah. Kill this other watch drone. Yeah, he died. Okay, that's dead though. Let's try and kill this thing. Its damage buff went away. Okay, we're gonna need a heal.
You got this, Vanille.
Oh fuck! Did not mean to do that. This one. I wish you had at least one attack on the medic.
Didn't even have to ask.
But at the same time, it's like, it's so easy to flip off, you know? You could just swap at any time. It really isn't that bad. Yeah, you could be Warcry all you want, my guy.
Yes!
Now this one, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like 4 stars, and I'm happy considering that. Black belt. Physical resistance. Yeah, my magic's up there too. Yeah. We actually need to hit another save spot so we can get another magic boost. Because all these guys use fucking magic, so.
This should do it. Huh?
Oh, there we go.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. That's the same shit again.
Time to get serious.
Should probably kill the dogs first. Oh, there's 2 robots actually. Kill one of the soldiers first. Because if we kill one of the soldiers, then I feel like we're gonna have a better time at dealing with them. I mean, I say that, but he's nowhere close to dying. I think now we swap to the dogs. As this dog fucking locks onto us. There we go. Yeah, just kill this. We got anything else? Any other news? We're up to a tier 9 tank now in World of Tanks, if you're curious. We're in a T95, and it is one of the most dog shit things I've ever been in. I've never felt more useless to the team than I have now, being in a Type 95. Mainly because it takes me 6 years to get to location, or to position. And usually in World of Tanks, obviously, you get misclassed. Or not misclassed, but like, you could be placed in like tiers lower and above. And so when you're up tiers, obviously, you know, the better the tanks are. Especially if you're not going down like a fucking troll class thing. And yeah, I love not penning. Even the undersides is fantastic, you know, going against tier 10s and 11s. Well, yeah, that is a bet. And, we are making our way, especially with the daily bonuses and shit like that. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. But, especially when we're doing these recording sessions, we haven't been playing that much, really. I've probably only played... Well, today's Sunday, right? So if we include this last week, did not do that. If we include this last week, I probably played, maybe twice this week. So only got 2 dailies done, or like the 2 daily sets done. So that doesn't help our cause, right? And you might ask yourself, well, why don't you play more? Because the tank sucks so much ass that I cannot help my team win. So, I'm reliant on my team winning. And I think I went on a fucking 12-game loss streak. But we're getting there, you know.
We made it.
Where's Grumpy?
Grumpy went up.
Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is...
What about your dad?
You were there too, bro. How was everyone at this place? The seaside city of Bodom.
You can feel it when they go off. Not making a wish, Hope?
Mom, you still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
He's like 13, bro.
You calling kid?
You? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him.
Shotgun blast. What color hair does the president have?
In the Bodom vestige. The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to Palom Polum. They forced us onto the train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her.
Let's get you home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let
I
him
just don't know
worry.
how Snow knew her.
Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing. Forget it.
Come with me, okay?
So we haven't seen your story while you were there. I think, right? We only saw Vanille's, well, now Hope's, obviously, then obviously Snow and
We've got
Sarah's
time.
and Lightning's.
get you back home, your dad'll be happy to see you.
I definitely think he's someone like in government, his dad, because the way that they said it is if like, I guess he could be military, right? Which is a possibility. It's of the same vein in a sense of like, well, I guess it's not wartime, but like if they're plotting this like war shit, takeover stuff, then obviously it's war-ish time. Fire. Just please die. We are doing some damage.
You should see your daddy now.
Magnifique. 5 stars. I think this is like the end of the area. Save. Save complete.
Guess we're fighting.
Guess we are fighting. And we don't have the advantage this time. Which kind of sucks, but we got 3 people, so I guess that's the alternative, right? Let's go back to my notes just to bring something up. What do we got? What else do we got? I already mentioned that. This one's gonna be controversial. Maybe it's not. I don't think it's controversial. I think out of the big 3 card games, trading card games, Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh, hands down, there's no fucking discussion. Magic the Gathering has the worst card backs out of them all, out of the 3, and it's by a wide margin. Personally, I would put Yu-Gi-Oh at top, then Pokemon. Well, I think there's a gap to Pokemon, but we'll put Pokemon. Pokemon's iconic as well, and you can argue Magic's iconic. We're not talking about. That's more so me not like giving it more shit. That Magic back, oh my god, they're disgusting.
Something up there.
What the fuck? Those Magic of the Gathering card backs are.
Come to Papa.
Yeah, it's definitely something. Oh, they're probably weak to lightning, if I had to guess. Guess we're about to find out. Yeah, lightning and water. But yeah, I do not fuck with Magic the Gathering card backs at all.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, just fire, arrows, and shit.
I owe ya.
But yeah, I just generally don't like them. Now, card fronts and card design, you know, like the front of the, you know, the actual card themselves, right, where the descriptors, I actually think they're all pretty equal. Pokemon's it's good. Magic obviously is good. Which cards are the best looking, like, overall? Magic has some pretty sick cards. Yu-Gi-Oh's is tried and true. I probably, by technicality, I do like overarts or whatever, like the art that goes throughout the entire card, right? One. And obviously in Yu-Gi-Oh they're now doing that, but you know, obviously one, they're going to be expensive as fuck, and two,
A warship from
they're new,
Pulse.
right? So there's not a lot of them.
They made it this far?
No, of course not. Not during the war, and not since. They might have tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then the Sanctum's Fal'Cie pushed them back. What'd you, sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Once the war was over, people couldn't live near the rim anymore, in places like the Hanging Edge. So the Fal'Cie, they gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was left. A bunch of garbage.
Who'd have thunk? A Pulse Fal'Cie and who knows what mixed in with all the trash.
Who'da thunk?
Who'd have thunk? Oh.
I'm gonna go peek ahead.
Well, you do you.
Stop wandering off and stay where I can keep my eye on you.
Shit. Well, get fucked. Now, luckily, or unluckily, this is still not an advantage, right? Because he sees you, but could be in my eyes. Or we should be able to attack, I think, at least. You know, let me engage the battle. We'll try and kill the one, and then we'll swap her to healing. There we go.
Change in the play.
Healing. I think we're not gonna get above 3 bars. I'm not gonna lie. Because 3 bars just looks right. Like, I can't see the bar extending across the screen is the thing. Shit. 3 stars. I thought we did quite well. Go in a fucking circle. No reason other than to check if there's any loot boxes. This guy. There's another red enemy. Can I get you guys to fight each other? Not turn around. There we go. Well, backstab, bitch. It might have been too late. What?
Let's get this over with.
Ha!
Get our arrows out there. Let the robot do whatever it wants. You are dead. Swap to healer. Oh, yeah, to the cards. Yeah, just because of the simplicity of Yu-Gi-Oh! As much as I like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fronts, and I think obviously they're all iconic. But I think just by sheer just because they're basic, I feel that they have to go last. Then it's honestly a toss-up between Magic and Pokemon. And it really it's 50-50 because like I don't really love, like, I don't play Magic. I've never really played it. It never really interested me. The only reason I I've looked more into them is obviously they're all their fucking expansions and stuff like that. A lot of them are a bit odd, but you know, a lot of them are cool. We got Final Fantasy and shit like that. But what was I gonna say? I'd probably still have to put Pokemon at the top. Probably. There's a lot of cool arts. The only thing that could put it over Pokemon is, like, let's say if you really love the Lord of the Rings stuff, right? Obviously, you can only get that via magic. Whereas Pokemon is like, there's some biases there. Like, I love Pokemon, but like, I mean, shit, the last time I looked, my favorite Pokemon doesn't even have that many fucking cards. Well, obviously by sheer abundance they do, but nothing that's like I'm crazy in love with. But yeah, main thing I'm getting at is it comes down to preference. Like, some of the magic cards are insanely cool, or like well, in my opinion, obviously the Final Fantasy ones. Yeah, there's some sick Pokemon cards as well. Like, I know it's very expensive, but like the fucking, I really like the Latios like heart card. Like, it's just a really cool design. Or like they do in Pokemon, or in the Pokemon trading card games, is that they'll have continuous photos among different cards. Like, so they'll have a picture, and then like you'll see the like on the edges of the card, it'll be, you'll see like a foot of another Pokemon, or you'll see a rock, and then if you find the other card, it lines up perfectly, and it's just like a bigger picture, which I think is really cool. Yeah, it's there we go. Wanted to make sure we can get the advantage here, and against you too. Fuck it, get on the fucking robot. This thing is just a fucking tank. Probably because we don't have any lightning. I don't even think any of us can get lightning is the thing. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure we would all have the chance of like getting the shit. Or like in terms of like the spheres, like I would have went for it already if it was possible. Fuck you, bird. That's one thing that I wanted, like I mentioned earlier with the, I mentioned it in a previous episode that I want to get magic cards, or like Final Fantasy magic cards. A lot of them are expensive, but like a lot of them aren't. But it's more so like a thing with like, what am I, like obviously I'm going to display them, but I just don't think it's the best use of my money right now, in terms of like, yeah, I don't think it's the best use of my money, you know, to get $200 worth of like wall posters, you know, in a sense. Now you could argue, obviously they retain value, blah blah. That's fine. If anything, they go up higher. I don't really know how Magic trading sets go. Like, I don't know if they're constantly releasing the Final Fantasy shit still, or like what the fuck is the case. Obviously with the other sets, that's not really how it goes, but since they're like but since they're like design, like they're obviously they're good cards and they have like their sets and stuff like that. Like obviously they're used, but more so like it's still a collaboration, right? So like maybe they'll do a rerun. Maybe if it isn't like playable, right? It's just for the cards, but. We'll try and upgrade the metal armbar. Is that what that said? Armband. Resistances to deprotect is up by 30%. Yeah, fine. That's so niche and not a high enough number to even warrant an accessory slot. Yeah, that's definitely something. That's one of the accessories of all time. Now, if it completely negated it, then we can, you know, we can have a conversation of, you know, what we're trying to do. Ravager went that way. Did those? Yeah, that's fine. Ravager. Ravager's strength with you, right? Yeah. Saboteur. Strength and magic at the end. Medic has more magic. And strength. Fuck it, I guess. Yeah. I keep backing out all the way when I could just right bumper into next guy. Medic go up and it's just stats. Oops, did not mean to do that. Arrow, yeah, I'm not gonna. Synergist, strength, HP. These are, yeah, you're just pump points into because you have nothing better to do. Actually, I should have pumped some more points into him, at the minimum. Please don't see me, and you saw me.
Come to Papa.
Who the fuck is that? Weak to lightning, obviously, fantastic. Does Deep Protect, does that lower your defense, or does that just remove Protect? I'm of the mindset that it just removes Protect, but if Deep Protect is defense down, still what the fuck is wrong with the camera? Why are we over here? Okay, this Ashley almost fucking dead. What the shit? It's the fucking Deep Protect. Deep Protect, and this guy has attack up. Jesus.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
That's only faith. Succubus is almost fucking dead. Just kill him.
I appreciate it. I owe you.
Die, please. The only one that has lightning is lightning, but what's his face doesn't even have lightning either. He only has ice. I wonder what we're gonna really do. I mean, she has water, right? You're weak to water too? So yeah, I mean, you are doing something. Or we are doing. Well, no, we have you on fucking healer, bro. I wish... The problem is that the sets, I would have to generate them individually because... Okay, yeah, that's what I have to do. Paradigms, generate... The problem is that we don't have one that's literally... How do I edit? Oh, customize, right. Okay. You are Ravager, then you go to Medic. That way, we still have someone pushing out water, so it's at least super effective a tiny bit, right? Right now, though, we're full force in this guy's ass. No, even though we kill him second, let's kill Succubus, bro, because this guy is just, you're squishy as fuck, or were you? No, he wasn't. That's just his normal, like, fucking health. Because I was gonna say,
Follow the old guy's lead.
Because I was gonna say, he wasn't in his, like, stagger, I think. He was just taking all that damage. Shit. What else? The new Lego Batman game's doing really good. I think I mentioned that in the Red Dead, but obviously you guys wouldn't hear that. There's a possibility we do a series on the channel. I do have the game. Or I do have access to the game. So never say never. Like, the thing is that there's so many games that are on the docket. Speaking of which, we'll segue that into next ghost shit. Are you weak too? Electricity. Nothing we got. Good. Segue into the games I'm most excited for. And the games I'm most excited for. Wait, when did we stagger? Am I drunk? And this is more so. Obviously, it's gonna come out after the PlayStation State of Play and the other Summer Game Fest and shit like that. So technically, you guys have more of a insight than me of the future, what's to be announced, and this is more so like towards that, right? Of like what's gonna be announced at those events. And I'll put caveats of what I'm just excited for in general that I genuinely don't think will be coming out for years. Obviously the first one is Persona 4 Revival. Obviously, we got the first trailer sometime. Was it the Game Awards? I don't even remember anymore. It might have been Summer Games Fest. It feels like a long time ago, but we haven't done anything since then. I do think that the game will probably come out either late this year or early next year. I guess the argument of pushing it to next year is if you're worried about competing with Grand Theft Auto 6, right? Because your game could be shadowed very easily by Grand Theft Auto 6, so you'd much rather go for the window of
I owe ya.
the window where there's less competition, right? And I don't think there's going to be a Resident Evil game next year, so like that February time slot is really kind of open, right? And obviously it's different games of Resident Evil. Of Resident Evil and Persona, but still, it's still competition that, you know, you're pulling away. I do think Persona's going to have a good launch just because there's a lot of more people aware of the Persona series, right? Metaphor did really good. Not saying that it's the same game, obviously, but, you know, a lot of people did like that game. I was of the opinion that that one I'm more critical of because I feel like they were lackluster with a lot of the things, the social links, I did not like the performance on PlayStation 5, and it's like, oh, it's a PlayStation 5, but look at the game, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't running it on a Switch, you know, it's, for the games that you can get in 60 FPS, that game would run, it would drop into the fucking 40s, it felt like. Mostly when you're, like, around the city part, and I get that, but, you know, like, a game like that should not be that laggy or finicky. I like the story. Okay, yeah, that's it for Persona 4. Now this is more so going to be at a Nintendo Direct, obviously, right? And I don't know when the next one is, obviously, but Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, I am guaranteeing, and I'm telling you right now, we will be playing Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave when it comes out. Whenever it comes out. I love Three Houses. Now that obviously that does not mean that Three Houses is without problems, but I still love Three Houses.
Hey, welcome to the party.
You miss us?
You took your sweet ass
Would it
time.
kill her to smile?
Yeah, Lightning, you took your sweet ass time considering, you know, it took.
Time to move.
Wait, what?
Okay.
No way you're battle team leader. Can I change that? Nope. Fantastic. Time to move. Bitch, there's shit to do.
Guess running's out of the question.
Fuck, okay. I need to switch her to... Fuck, I need to get her into Ravager, but I don't like you being on Saboteur.
Changing the play.
This is probably my biggest gripe, is the fact that... Oh, shit, I'm just fucking dead. This is my biggest gripe with when we're doing these class switching, and then it takes my... Or it changes the variations and the diversity, and I can't change them mid-battle. So it kind of forces you every time you swap a party to make sure you have all the variations you want. Now you could argue just do it, but every single time, you know?
Tough time, tough.
Because obviously I love for Lightning right now to, you know, be using Lightning, but that would give us no fucking healer. We'll have to do. Like, not only it puts us in a no healer, but like, I think that was, I guess What's Her Face does get the defense down. It's not the worst. I still prefer as a healer than Saboteur. Yeah, but like, then if I put it here, no, this one, yeah, this one is fuck no. You can be Ravager here and then Medic, so we can have the two variations of if you still want her a Saboteur, right?
I'll do what
This
I can.
area, This area reminds me a lot of Pokemon Coliseum.
Let's put these babies to work.
Like in the desert part. Well, most of it's like in a not desert per se, but like in a fucking place that doesn't really, or like it's like I forget the city name in Coliseum. That it's like a bunch of.
To go this morning.
I mean, it looks like this basically, but like a fucking town, you know. That's another game I'm surprised is not. So like Gale of Darkness, I'm pretty sure now is out on Nintendo Switch Online, meaning if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you have access to that GameCube game. But I don't think you have access to Coliseum. So I was thinking a bit odd considering you would release the sequel instead of the well, it's not really a prequel, but like, or I guess technically it's a prequel. But do you give the tag prequel only to when the other game has come out? You didn't release the first game, is the point of what I'm trying to get at. Which was a decision, right? Because I don't know if they did any visual updates, like very slight visual updates to it, but you would assume you want to do Coliseum first, right?
Here we go. Nothing to it.
Now, I do love Shadow Lugia, right, from Gale of Darkness. I think it's one of the cooler designs. Obviously, it's just Lugia, but instead of white and blue, it's black and red. Well, it's like it has purple in there too. It's like black and purple, and then the like red tinges and like the eyes and stuff like that. Is this a backstab? Nope. Yeah, fuck you, succubus. Like, yeah, goodbye. Like, why would I let you debuff me for a million years?
Ha!
Oh yeah, now that we have lightning back, we can pump her, crystal shit, to get her new skills. Crystarium. Commando. What do you have here? I don't know, I think we did Ravager, right? We decided to go down Ravager. Yeah, let's do that. Holy fuck, you have a lot of points. Can you get everything here? No. Nearly. But not yet. We have so many points. I'm not using the first word in that sentence. Oh yeah, continuing with the fucking
Just as I was getting
games
used
I'm
to
excited for. Super excited for. Let's swap this. I'm super excited for MGS4 port. Obviously, that one we already know most of it, but it's just, like I said, another game I'm excited for. Just because I haven't played 4. That's the only one. Well, apart from, and I'll say like Peace Walker is just a spin-off. The ones that are not numbered. It's probably one of the only ones that I haven't played. I played 5. I've done 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I haven't played 3 Remake because I feel like, even though it was 2 years ago that I played 3, it's still like relatively new to the channel. So like, maybe give it a year, you know, and come later. And by that time, the game will be like $15 on sale, so save a little bit of money there. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Good job, jackass. But yeah, MGS4 port, I think that'll be super nice. Obviously, Peace Walker is there too, so we can also play
Just need to
that.
get through here.
This is again, this is probably
Let's get
Nintendo
this over
Direct.
with.
But can we get Bravely second? Bravely Default. Maybe it didn't do. I would assume. I'm gonna say it did good. It was a launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2. So obviously all the jokes with the PlayStation are, hey, there's no fucking games on the PlayStation, right? But vice versa, for the Nintendo Switch 2, there was fuck all for games on launch, except like Mario Party and then, or sorry, Mario Kart, and then I think that's it basically. Obviously there's more games than that being, I'm more so joking, Jesus. Push again. Can you die? There we go. Just keep going all out. I actually swapped to this because you're about to fucking die. Or we are, actually, in general. Oh, come on, lightning. There we go. Well, yeah, Bravely Second. I mentioned, or I did a top 10 games that I wish I could, or
see your daddy now.
top 10 favorite games, not top 10 best games that I played, but top 10 favorite games I played. Bravely Default and Bravely Second are up there. I forget the numbers specifically, but Bravely Second is probably one of the best sequels I've played. In terms of, you know, actually being a sequel, usually, obviously, the next one isn't always better, right? In a lot of things. For those that haven't played it, I would put it in the same level of Black and White 2, right? I would say it's that good of a sequel. Obviously, you know, you can have your preference of Black and White 1, which I do like Black and White, but Black and White 2 obviously does some things that fix the game, right? With I mean, you could argue fix or hurt, but like I think the ability to get
that is?
like National Dex Pokemon in the main game. Obviously that's different though, because in Black and White they added another 151. What the fuck?
And that's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
Yeah. Maybe I should have put some more points into our Crystarium. That probably would help for this, but Libra? In the meantime,
Follow the old
to
guy's
this. So what are you weak to? Nothing. You're just having damage. Fantastic. Fuck all for damage.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
I think we just need to get its shit to stagger as fast as possible. Definitely a bit rough. Gonna have to take some hits here, but luckily its stagger doesn't go down too fast, right? Get her on medic. Relentless assault. Now, I think Final Fantasy XII has a similar ATB system. No, I don't know if they have the paradigm shift shit. I'm pretty sure it's an ATB system type game. So that'll be fun to see how that works out when that happens. And they're dead.
I thought we were goners. You all right?
I think so.
Incoming.
I think so. Build it up again, I guess. Oh, she's still on medic. Oh, your shit's going super down, or down super fast now. What are you weak to? Nothing still. It hasn't changed.
Hold it together.
I guess relentless assault. I just don't think we're gonna be able to get staggered. Oh, it's like slowed down now. I don't know why sometimes like the stagger goes down super fast and other times it's slow as it is now. Wrecking ball. Oh, shit. Did that miss? Man, you fucking suck. Dreadnought my ass. Ow. Use 2 of these. Oh my god, it's back down to... Oh no, that was Zash's stagger. Wait, Zash has a stagger? Or like we have... Or... Zash. Zaz. Why do you... It's the H. His health is not... Well, no it is. I saw it. He's like at 65% right now. You're gonna miss again? Nope. Actually, no, I do not want... I want you...
Changing the play.
Going to Commander. Oh my god, I just... No, wait, no, she wasn't Commander. I was about to say, I thought I had her in... what is it, Marauder? Also, I said I was going to look if I could switch the main lead in the class, or in the group. I don't think so. Or not that I can swap the main lead, if I can swap... if I can swap out party members. Especially like when they're in the same vicinity, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm not gonna expect, hey, can I put in snow right now? But, like, technically, what's-his-face is still here, so... Maybe I could put him in? I would imagine some are plot-related. I keep forgetting we have those items that, like, that are basically, like, fucking smoke screens that allow us to backstab enemies. That probably would have really helped against the fucking robots. 3 stars. Omni Kit, Lenore's Garage. The medic role is now available for Lightning. The commando role is now available for Zaz.
Pulse is crawling with things like that, isn't it?
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse. Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.